Good morning. In front of you is a pair of Air Jordan 1s, off-white, Presto off-whites, and the Nike Air Max 90 off-whites. And in the front is a couple pieces from the Nike off-white collaboration. But before I get into all of this, I want to say a big thank you to the good folks over at Nike for inviting me to the Virgil Abloh Nike off-campus event. Now, you hear that music building. That only means one thing. When the drop happens, you best believe cinematics are coming. There it is. Oh, what is going on?
Meet again.
Damn, you two are here too?
You didn't tell me that you were.
All right, well.
Yeah,
What a friend.
Trio.
Time to go in.
Jungle.
Did not expect to see the entire crew here.
You know, we like to roll deep, man. That's how we do.
Beija, what are your thoughts?
When would I know?
Amazing space. I can't wait to look around, but it's crazy that Virgil has this influence.
Showing them for the design integrity for the future. How do you make something cohesive out of these trends? You can't set out to make an icon. It has to be designed in culture. We're trying to feed that to you. What was interesting is the scope of the project.
My name is Phoebe Lovett. We are here today, of course, to celebrate the launch of the 10. So without further delay, please let's welcome the man of the hour, Virgil Abloh. I was worried I was going to miss that.
Me at 15, 16, 17, I was just like an average suburban kid. Super into hip hop, skateboarding, rock and roll, to rap music. Like, had no particular plan except to do all the sort of like extracurricular activities. So I was looking to cities like New York and being like, oh, I wish I was from there. That's where the center of all this cool stuff is coming from. Or I wish I could, you know, like create something. And I was, you know, an hour outside Chicago, so Michael Jordan was like my Superman. For starters, it's like definitely this project was career suicide. Like I can't stress how like ironic, because like my design career could have started and ended with this project.
Yeah.
Sneakers mean so much to so many different people. Designers have such a discerning taste, especially now. Anyone that can like a button or comment is a critic. Putting a white piece of paper here could be like a challenge. So taking on these 10 shoes was super difficult. It required a lot of thought, but it all started in conversation, and I have to give hats off to the team at Nike, the design team, the marketing team, upper management, for allowing that like 15-year-old kid to literally come in and say, hey, I like what you guys are doing over here, but what if we did that? Or like, what if you give me an X-Acto knife and I cut up a Jordan and like expose all the layers underneath? Because I actually wondered what was in it, and that's a good place to start. And so what I did was just used an X-Acto knife to like look and explore, and it started with the Jordan, where I just asked like a naive question. I was like, I get it, it's an Air Jordan, but where's the airbag? So I grabbed an X-Acto knife and just punctured the sole, and Nate Joe was like, yeah, there's an airbag in there, and I was like, I can't see it. So if there is, then I'm going to write the word air on it, which is a part of my language.
Sorry to cut you off there, but just I was interested, was that regarded as blasphemy when Virgil walks in with his X-Acto?
No, I mean, the idea of collaboration is to get two people working together. And I think, you know, that first session I think was pretty powerful, because what it does, you know, we've never actually brought the Nike Inc. brands together in a collection anyway. So having Converse, Jordan, and Nike together was already pretty groundbreaking.
If you notice in the finer details of that shoe, my workaround, which is like, I love the first no, because it gives me a strategy on how to like get the same idea through, was that there was a swoosh and I removed it and cut the Nike label that's on all the shoe. So it's technically not there, but it's there now because I said it.
Virgil, the embodiment of that, but what advice would you give your 15-year-old self?
Just do it.
Hey, what a perfect way to end on.
The Nike off-campus event lasts for 3 days, so if you're in New York and you were lucky enough to make a reservation, I highly recommend you go check out the space. The displays are insane, out of this world. Probably some of the best I've seen out of all the events I've been to. After the talks and the great gems that were shared, I was allowed to go upstairs to check out the Nike merchandise store. What I ended up purchasing was a Nike off-white hoodie, it says insert ideas here, a black long sleeve, and a black t-shirt. If you were lucky enough to receive a green wristband, I'm assuming that's VIP, then you had the opportunity of buying one of these 5 shoes. The Air Jordan 1s, Prestos, the Nike Blazers, Air Max 90s, and the Vapor Max. The Prestos are Rich Mays Lopez from Soul Collector. He let me borrow this just for this. These Air Jordan 1s are Joe LaPuma's, and these are mine. So yeah, the Air Max 90s, got mine. I wanted the Air Jordan 1s, but they didn't have it in my size, so then they kept going down the list of the 5 shoes that I ranked in order, and I ended up here at the Air Max 90s. But as everyone knows, hype is all about the Air Jordan 1s. So I'm pretty sure you guys want to see the cinematics. Overall, the space and event was incredible. This is a message to all those who are going to attend Nike Off Campus in the next 2 days. While you go there, make sure to take a ton of pictures, absorb all the knowledge that's being shared, but also hang on the side while they're having the panel discussions, because those discussions are priceless. All the knowledge that is being shared, incredible, from Spike Lee to Don C, even Virgil. Virgil's thinking is so non-traditional, it almost like he's going back to the basics when he's like writing air on the side and shoelace on the shoelaces. Anyways, I'm done rambling. Thank you guys for watching. There's nothing more else to say, but keep working hard and do big things. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.
Can I just say this real quick, because this gets overlooked a lot of time. We gotta give love and respect to Phil Knight. People telling him it'd be detrimental to the Nike brand to have this black man as a face of your company.
Oh.
Let's leave out Uncle Ben, Aunt Jemima, leave him out. But his belief in Mike and the courage, because people tell him it would hurt Nike to have this black man as a face of your brand, and Phil Knight did not listen.